Thomas,
Yes,
hey,
how are you?
one of the craziest traders on the market who always short Bitcoin and is for the millions of dollars.
Not always. I learned my lesson, yeah.
Really?
Yes.
So what was your biggest loss in one trade?
In one trade, I think recently, especially in the manipulation of Ethereum, that was in one day minus 700,000 on just Ethereum trade. But all things considered...
700,000?
Yes, in one day. So
I like the size of it, right?
All things considered that I had some profit, so
Okay.
I closed it with an actual loss of about 100,000. But
At this moment, do you feel this? Oh my God, I spent so much time doing this
1 year. Yeah,
one year, and now I lost all my profit in one day.
Yeah, that's why you diversify. That's why you build cash flow. That's why you do other things that it's painful and you kind of have expected one thing from the market. And I think that's also one of the reasons why the market is going down, because of the expectations of the cycle, which is not happening. So, but on the other hand, you have to always understand that when you're in the market as a retail player, you don't control the market. It controls you.
What is your plans for the trading? Do you plan to trade anymore?
I'm actually long now, all things considered.
Really?
But I'm very careful. I have stop losses. So I'm not doing one of those swing trades. I'm doing active trades with shorter stop losses.
Yeah,
and
sure.
if we do a big pump, I'll just put my stop loss into no loss and just hope that this is the beginning of the finale of the old season. But if it's not, it dumps, maybe I can lose a few %, but that's about it. So I'm being very cautious and very careful, because even if Eric Trump came out and said it's time to buy Ethereum, it doesn't mean...
It means that maybe you are exit liquidity.
Maybe you're going to be exit liquidity, because guess what? What proves this concept is the TrumpCoin. Look at the price action of TrumpCoin. They launch it, it goes to $80 just to dump down to $15. They don't give about the fact that billions of dollars of Americans were lost in this. All they had to do is maybe tweet something, say something, which is going to, support the price, because it's a meme coin. It's got no utility. It's got to be supported by the community and by something verbal. So they don't do it. They don't give a... So it means that trusting any word out there is very challenging.
Do you think this is a change in paradigm, so nobody will believe in their words anymore? Or after the green candles, people forget everything?
I think that, it's always like this. So people will forget everything after a candle on Ethereum of 50% in a day. They will forget. They will start jumping into it. I think that the cycle in general is changing. I think that so many institutionals are at play, and all things considered, we have so much positivity.
But we have no growth.
But Bitcoin is at 100,000.
Yeah, that means that somebody sold.
Somebody's selling.
Somebody's selling, yeah.
Or there is price suppression, which is similar terminology. But in my opinion, what is happening right now is we expected a big run when Trump was, even before, we were expecting a Christmas rally.
Yeah.
So December, nothing happened.
Yeah.
January, nothing happened.
February again.
Same. So right now, a lot of the old holders who were holding, like the true crypto ones that are used to the cycles, and they were burnt when they, took Bitcoin maybe from 10,000 all the way to 69,000 to write it down just again to 15,000. And right now they're scared because they just were going through so much that they were like, okay, maybe, I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to take my 5x, 10x, whatever. I'm not going to be believing in this $1 million per Bitcoin. I will just take my money now. And I think that this is because the cycle is different and they're scared of it because they were just burnt just literally a year or 2 years ago. So I think that it also has a big impact besides the fact that retail just doesn't have much money in comparison to the COVID time, and delinquency rates on credit cards and overall debt on credit cards, 1.3 trillion. It's insane. People ain't got no money. Inflation is going to be getting worse. It's changing definitely. And the big players are at the steering wheel now, which is arguably not a good thing, but long term, it's good. Long term.
Yeah.
It's always the question of, I do believe that Bitcoin is going to go to 100,000. The question is how low it's going to go before it does.
If the market has changed, what is the best strategy to build wealth? I don't know, right here, right now in 2025. Is it crypto, or you are looking for the different type of the assets or different type of the products, or maybe you decided to become an infrastructure product and collect a fee from every transaction?
The last time when I was on your podcast, I think it was on your podcast when I said that the best asset in the world isn't crypto or stocks or cash, it's people.
Yeah.
And people is business. So I think that the best asset, and that is something you can control. You can have some impact over and influence. So I still believe that Bitcoin is the soundest asset, and Ethereum as well, for the ecosystem of the entire crypto industry. But overall, I think that outside of the spectrum of long-term investments, the second best is business.
What do you think about the attention economy? Can you explain these principles in a few words? Because you are so influential anyway.
I'm not that
as me.
influential. I'm not even sure what that is.
Really? Because a lot of people more and more talking about this. It's like now if you have a lot of, I cannot say followers like Trump, like attention economy. This is the example of the attention economy where you just tweet something.
Okay, so you mean news-driven price action?
News-driven, yeah.
It's always been like this. Like a lot of people are always saying, now I understand what you mean, but so it's always been like this in terms of the stock market. You know, if they have, even with, I don't know, Elon Musk, if he tweets something about a certain company, the stock will pump.
He tweets so much every day.
Yeah, but I mean, he still has a lot of influence.
Yeah.
It's always been like this for the eternity. I mean, look at what happened with JP Morgan. They paid fines for it. They manipulated the silver market.
Yeah.
For so many years. And they kept even calculating, they got to make much more money on the manipulation or on the fines. But it's therefore, if you call it attention economy, interesting term, I should Google it. Anyway, it's the same thing. So it's just become more vivid with the crypto industry and all the meme coins, which have no value. But I think it brought a lot of new users to crypto, but I don't think it's going to continue for much longer.
Do you trade any meme coins or you have any portfolio? You do.
Yeah, I mean, in this cascading liquidation event, I lost like $120,000 on TrumpCoin. So old man owes me a little bit of money now. Just kidding. It was my mistake. But
I get it. Hey, if you like this video, don't forget to watch a full episode and also check the links in the description below.